guys, okay, so I haven't done a Q&A for a really long time. Sorry about that. But considering I am making my reappearance to YouTube, I figured we are about overdue. So I asked you guys on my Instagram what questions you had for me. I have a long list, so I might have to cut this into 2 parts or something, I don't know. But thank you guys for submitting, I appreciate that. Let's begin. What was your favorite food as a kid? So I had a lot of favorite foods as a kid. I think my number one has to be Hot Pockets. I loved Hot Pockets. I tried them again later on when I got older, and I gotta say, they do not hit the same. And then like when I became like more of a teenager, I got really into pizza rolls. So there's that. And then let's see what else. I really feel like it was just Hot Pockets and pizza rolls like a lot. I had a lot of those as kids. I wanted to do a pizza roll haul and like try all the flavors, or a Hot Pocket and try all the flavors. So let me know if you'd be interested in that. I have to go buy them all. I did actually buy them all, and then I ended up getting freezer burn on them and then moving. And I also didn't grocery shop. And so yeah. Anyways, I have to rebuy them all, which is pretty cool. Did I enjoy Thailand? I freaking love Thailand. I only spent like a week in Thailand, which is definitely not long enough. I felt like it was artsy, a little like, you know, hippie. I felt very free. Like my favorite thing was to like get on the back of someone's like bike, because they have like Uber but with bikes, and you just like bike around the city. Also, they really like have a lot of fun in Thailand. Their party scene's pretty good. Their nightlife scene's really good. So the shopping was like shockingly good. I didn't think it was gonna be that good. And just the vibes of the city was amazing. I definitely did not see enough. I definitely didn't see enough temples or anything like that. Obviously I was on my spiritual journey, but I'm definitely gonna go back there to just like make content and like really do it the way Sabrina Banks would do it, you know? Not in the sad Sabrina Banks way. But yeah, what kind of TV shows do you like? As a raccoon, I enjoy trash TV. So what kind of TV shows that I like? I don't watch a lot of TV, so a lot of the TV that I have watched has been just uploads onto different like platforms. So I liked Adam Ruins Everything, or I think it was Penn and Teller Ruins Everything, and then Adam Conover Explains It All. That, or it's reverse. And then I watched all of Gene Simmons' Family Jewels. I watched like all of Glee. I watched Orange is the New Black. I've watched all of Game of Thrones and House of Dragon. So that one's a pretty good one, right? Besides that, I really just don't watch TV. But if you have any suggestions that like kind of fit that kind of vibe, let me know, because I would love more kind of like this sarcastic, like funny humor type thing. That's what I watch. So next travel destination. My next travel destination is up in the air. I wish I could travel more. That was kind of what I was planning on doing this year, but I've had to pivot a lot lately, to say the least. So traveling is a lot harder because I have my cat now, but I am going to be seeing Yelzo in New York very soon. And then I would really like to like swing by Quebec since I'm over there, but I don't think that's going to happen. And then I really want to go to Switzerland, and I really want to go to like Romania and do like vampire content. But again, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that in time for October. So cross your fingers. I really hope I can make that happen. Dating older guys, weird or no? I don't think dating older guys is weird at all. I guess just I have like 2 main concerns. Is one, are they going to be able to like be super like fun and outgoing and like active, even, but not in like an active likes to hike kind of way, because I'm not that kind of active. I like going to events and like going to things and seeing new stuff, traveling, things like that. So if that's good, then I'm down to date older men. And then the second thing is like, I don't know if I would want super old, because like what happens if they die and then I'm lonely? I don't really want that to happen. So older men, like, I don't know, that concerns me a lot. Like, cause imagine like falling in love with an older man and then they like die like 20 years before you. That's not fun. But you know, if they're like young at heart kind of vibe, then, you know, for sure. Why did I start making 18 plus content? So the origin of this is kind of weird. I started basically kind of on accident. So I used to be a boudoir photographer for other girls. And this was before 18 plus content in the way that we have it now was this way. Before OnlyFans was really big, right? So I just really like, I think women's bodies are beautiful. I think that they're freaking majestic. A lot of the photo shoots I did gave girls like a huge confidence boost, and they felt really good about themselves. And I wanted that as well. So I had a photo shoot in lingerie. But the thing is, the person that I was dating at the time didn't want me to post them publicly because they didn't want their friends to see, which is understandable. How I view it is like they didn't sign up for that. And honestly, they were amazing at, trying to let me be happy while also being happy themselves. So we met in the middle, and I put them behind a paywall because I figured, hey, they're not really your friends if they're going and buying them behind a paywall, right? Anyways, fast forward, I ended up blowing up on TikTok, right? And I only had like one, maybe two photo sets that were just like beautiful, artsy, like photo sets, right? And yeah, once I blew up on TikTok, I also didn't have a job because I was going to coding school, and I was doing like an internship at the time. And then like after the internship, I couldn't find a coding job because it was in the middle of COVID. And yeah, the snowball just started rolling, and that's how I ended up in this career. And, I'm really thankful that that all happened. I'm not mad about it at all. So yeah. Could you have imagined this is how your life would turn out as a teenager? In some ways, yes. In some ways, no. I definitely didn't think that I would be doing the 18 plus content. That was never my goal. Never something that I thought that I was really going to get into. But I did always think that I would end up being some kind of like personality online, or maybe mainstream, I guess, in some sort of fashion. I knew that I was going to have like notoriety to some extent, and also, well off like financially. I don't know, it's something that I've just always kind of knew. I just didn't know how. And honestly, I'm really happy with like how this whole life thing turned out, at least in that respect. So yes and no. Did I think this exact thing? No. Did I think that I would be a personality sort of vibe? Yes. And so yeah, I would really like it though in the next couple years to be able to be more of a media personality, maybe even more mainstream would be cool. But definitely like doing like travel vlogs and like really like getting to know my audience even more. I would like to cut down on like the dancing and the like sexual content, but yeah, I'm happy. What's a goal that I want to accomplish this year? So I have many kind of goals. I never usually do it like by the year, but one thing that I will have is I want to launch my OnlyFans course for people who are trying to not do super explicit content, and those people that are just like starting out. I have had such a blessing in my life, and I feel like I could change other people's lives. I'm not saying that people should necessarily go into this field if they're not comfortable with it, but I do want to empower those that have decided that they are going to go in this field and, make the most of it and really just help them, guide them. So yeah, I plan on doing that. And then definitely more YouTube content, and then more travel content, which I am starting on Instagram. I hope you guys have liked the content there. I know it's a little bit different than what you're used to, but there's like a lot more talking and a lot more like life stuff, travel stuff, fun stuff. So I hope that you guys like that. And so I want to do more of that. What's my favorite dinosaur? So my favorite dinosaur is the one with the long necks. I don't remember what their names are, but you look ridiculous. I don't know if they actually look like that or we just have made it up in our heads that that's what they look like, but so fun. Like, are you kidding me? Their fat little bodies and their long necks. See, the thing about giraffes, the reason I don't like giraffes as much is because they're too tall. I don't like the tallness. I like the fat, short with long necks sort of thing, since you asked. If I was a soup, what flavor soup would I be? So I was trying to think. I don't know. So I definitely don't think that I would be a tomato soup. Lentil soup is my favorite soup, but like a lot of people can't make the lentil soup that I like. I like this very specific like vinegary lemon soup. And also I don't feel like a lentil, you know? I don't feel lentil-y. I was thinking maybe split pea soup because it's kind of green and a little off-putting, but like delicious. You know what I'm saying? And I think I would definitely be a thick soup. So like maybe like split pea with ham. Yeah. I posted about content change. What is next for me? What's next for me is definitely developing the YouTube more, which is something that I've been trying to do for years, but the gods have been against me. God. But yeah, definitely doing YouTube and definitely doing more talking, personality-based content. I still want to do some cosplays and stuff, but I definitely want to also expand the original characters I have. So right now, on the down low, I have an elf page, which was so fun to make. And then I have some other original characters that I'm going to develop their kind of like their own brand, I suppose, but it's all under the brand of me, right? So like I call it the Sabrina-verse. So yeah, developing the Sabrina-verse is something I'm super excited about. But yeah, so if you find my elf page, let me know, and let me know if you like it or not. It's definitely really cringe. So if you're into that, what made me decide to get into cosplay? So I got into cosplay, again, on accident. I just loved wearing like costumes and fun little outfits. So I would go and buy cute outfits that were just costumes. And people, I guess, looked at them like they were costumes and not like they were outfits. And so they all kind of assumed I was cosplaying stuff, but I was just dressing up. And then I started to do my own characters, like for Christmas I was doing an elf, and then eventually I started to do a vampire and a squirrel for No Nut November. I did I like to do a clown one. I got into cosplay on accident because everyone just thought I was like a cosplayer, which I guess I kind of am, but definitely not in the traditional sense, I would say. What's my day-to-day diet? Your figure is amazing. So my day-to-day diet is super extreme and all over the place because I can only really like have like a good eating schedule when I have stability in my life, and I haven't had stability in my life for, yeah, I don't know, 2 years or something. So ever? So basically it ranges right now. So like I just got through a like pepperoni, cheese, and energy drink phase. And then I went back to Uber Eats, that goddamn app. I hate that app. Ugh. So I'm eating a lot of Uber Eats again, and I gained some weight back, which is super annoying because I was trying to lose weight, but it's fine. When I get stressed, I gain weight because I eat. And then when I'm depressed, I lose weight. And then when I'm healthy, I lose weight or I'm pretty stable and then a little bit muscular. So I'm really excited to have some stability in my life so I can go back to the gym and actually gain some muscle again. I feel like Oprah Winfrey, like, you know how she was like just yo-yo weight fluctuates? That's just been me my entire life. It's like a weirdly healthy, unhealthy like outlook, because it's like I've been big, I've been small, I'm still the same person, you know, through it all. Fucking cat in the hat up in this bitch. So my diet right now, I don't know, yesterday I had Cane's, and then I had an energy drink this morning and some candy. And then the day before that I had Korean barbecue and then pasta. So yeah, again, I was supposed to move and have stability. I'll eat something like a lot of times in a row. So I'll eat the same meal pretty much for like a month or two. And that'll be like the only thing that I crave. So I think the last one was this very specific Greek place in Vegas that I love. I have spent so much money on Uber Eats just to get that delivered to me. If I was interested in dating again, what am I looking for? So what am I looking for? You know, I was talking to my friends about this, and I rank having fun really high. Like I love like a fun, upbeat, like kind of personality. But I definitely think that's two things that are really important is one, them making me feel safe and secure in the relationship. I feel like I've been in relationships where it started off like that and then it ended up not like that, which is a shame. But safe, secure, mentally like decisive. I don't know how to explain it. And then the second thing would be, I really want someone to be like a good person. Like, I rank fun and being a good person like really high, and then like safety and security like a little bit lower, to be honest. I know, hey, listen, this is my type, okay? What do you want? That's what I'm looking for. Besides that, I don't really have any other things. I like funny people, but I think that kind of goes into the fun like part. But there are people that are funny that aren't like really like, let's go do like, let's boop, boop, bop, you know? And I like boop, bop and funny. But yeah, making me laugh is the way to my heart a little bit. And yeah, being goofy. Not taking life too seriously, because life's already serious enough. I need someone to recognize that, you know? What kind of music am I into? So right now I've been super into like R&B or like hip hop music. I've been really in a like dancey kind of mood, and I don't like the up and down dancing. I like swinging, like throw it back kind of vibe, kind of dancey dance. So that's been kind of my thing. I went through like a really big Beyonce kick, and Jay-Z Beyonce kick. So some older stuff. And then this week I have started listening to Amine, which is that guy that made the song Caroline, mighty fine. And I love him. I met him when he was blowing up for like $20 because his concert was still cheap. It was so cool. It was one of my favorite concerts ever. I'll probably listen to him for about a month or two straight. Thankfully, he produces a lot of songs, so it's got a good variety.